Hello everyone, how are you? Sergio ReOli here. Today we are going to create a character with 3D model generators with AI. During the video, I will be a little redundant and repetitive in some observations. Your character design can be your own drawing, or an image generated with AI such as Midjourney, Leonardo AI, or another solution. I will share some tips based on my experience, whether for modeling or animation. I always choose to generate models from an image. This way it allows me to be more accurate and avoid potential problems. Tips and observations. Let's check out some points that can guarantee a better result when creating your character. Character creation. Create your character looking directly at you, ensure good symmetry, and above all, respect the proportions. Despite the advancement of 3D model generation platforms, they still depend on a good reference to generate more consistent results. For characters, adopt classic poses such as the T pose or A pose, which facilitate rigging for eventual animation. Experiment. In the front view of the character, highlight the thumbs to ensure the appropriate proportion and size of the hands. I have had several problems with the hands in the generation, but with this detail of the thumb, I have not had this type of problem again. I emphasize again that these are personal experiences. If possible, send more images of your character's art, in addition to the front view with the side view that will define the character's profile. Unfortunately, I believe that this feature only applies to paid subscribers of the platform. Some platforms allow this feature P, positioning of the feet. Make sure that the feet have a consistent distance between them to avoid the meshes being fused due to proximity. Make sure that the feet are straight in the front view, as any inclination can cause deformities during animation such as basic walking. For extreme proportions, be careful with the character with exaggerated musculature, as excessive volumes can generate undesirable deformities during the animation. Colors and lighting. Use light colors and avoid very strong shadows of lighting on the contour. This helps in the generation of textures, as in the example. Character for animation. If you intend to animate the character in 3D software such as Blender, before generating the meshes, generate the head separate from the character's body, change your art, and double the length of the neck to facilitate the later fitting. With the separation, you will have an extra gain. It will guarantee greater detailing of the character's face and will avoid deformations in the movements. For example, if your character has a large beard, it will be separated from the character's chest. Having the head separated allows for proper natural movement without deformation. The same applies to specific clothing and accessories. If your character has a large beard, it will be separated from the character's chest. Having the head separated allows for proper natural movement without deformation. The same applies to specific clothing and accessories. Once the process is complete, the files are made available in the desired formats such as GLB, OBJ, FBX, or even a zipped file. These features apply to both paid and free platforms. I will mention some interesting platforms that I like to use, such as Tripo 3D, Meshy, and Rodin. They offer credits so that you can experiment and generate models in an accessible way. For the free solutions, in the video description, I will leave the links to two solutions, Trelles and Instamesh. These tools offer an efficient experience for creating your models. With these guidelines, you will be more accurate in creating your 3D models. Now it's time for you to get your hands dirty, and I hope these tips have helped. Tell me later in the comments how your experience was. And as always, I almost forgot, don't forget to like and share the channel with your friends. And see you next time.